frame pictures. What else do we have?
Los títulos.
Yes, your diplomas. When you graduate from San Carlos University, it is very common that when you go to a clinic, when you go to a certain type of institution, and they have one different type of recognitions around the world, internationally or national, or it is mandatory when some restaurants, some things that factories or some businesses that work with food and that manage all different type of services, probably related to food, vegetables, restaurants, or they supposed to frame their permissions, their license, and everything on the wall, so you can see that they are authorized to do certain type of activities. Okay, so it is very common to frame things here. A delivery package, since like long time ago, we had different type of delivery services, but now we have evolved to another type of services. Not only big companies, they have the services like Cargo Expreso, Watex, I don't know another one, but there are a few more services that they do it in using a motorcycle. What are those services? Do you know the name of those services?
The food delivery.
Food delivery. Another one? Could you tell me the name? Do you have any of the names that they manage?
Uber.
Uber. Uber Eats. Another one?
Pedidos ya.
Pedidos ya. So we have a lot. Now, what about the number 5? Lengthen it and shorten it as skirt. What do you think is that service? Sometimes in Guatemala, we have it in your... It's a tailor. Sometimes there are different type of dry cleaning that you can take your clothes to dry cleaned, but also you can take your suit, you can take your skirt, or probably you went to the mall and you went probably your I don't know, probably you bought a pair of pants or jeans and they need to be shortened. So you take it to this dry cleaning service and they have a tailor there and they do all these type of repairment, probably when you have your clothes is like that. Okay. Another one is a printing sign. It is common to have this type of services. Yes. There are different type of services. Regularly, it is not like a common photo studio or a common shop because it's a special, but we have it. Okay. Copy a report. Copy a report, you can have a copy a report using a scanner, using a photocopier machine. So it's very common to have this type of services. Another type of services that we have could be in automotive repair or automobile repair. So when you take it to the mechanic. Another type of service are legal services that we have. Another type of services are accounting services to take your to have your taxes presented every single month or every year, depends on the activity that you do. And laboratory analysis. This is something that we are basically using all the time. The one that is really important, probably they have it in Guatemala, but they have it like for bigger companies, house cleaning services. If you realize, what do they clean? They clean apartment, they clean home, or they clean offices. And services offered are kitchen, bathroom, offices, dusting, mopping, vacuum. You can do it, or you can ask this type of service only one time a year if you like it or not. Okay, it could be a weekly service, it could be a 2 times a week, it could be a monthly service. Okay, so we have all these different type of services that depends of our culture. That's the one that we use. Another type of service, very common. What is this service?
It's a car wash.
Yes, it's a car wash service. It's very common. Look at the different type of they are classified. All the services are classified and they have their own categories. So they have a full service, a hand wash, and a polish. Okay? All these type of services. If you realize, I'm asking you about all these type of services because the book is presenting you there are certain type of activities that you cannot do. So you hire someone to do these activities for you. And the book is presenting you like you were persuading someone to do that, but not necessarily persuading. You are paying to get this service. Okay? You don't, for example, you go to a car wash and not necessarily you're looking for a specific person to wash your car. You're looking for someone to wash the car, and that's it. When you go and ask for this type of service, for example, you lost your keys and you call someone that has probably might have a copy of your keys or probably opens your car, you are not looking for a specific person or a specific company. You're looking for someone that opens the car for you. Okay? So the causative now they are more interested in getting the service rather than the person that does the service. Okay? Another type of service is the home repair service with us. What they do, if you need to change your faucet, you need to check your bathroom because there's something happening with the toilet. You have a handyman, a painting and electric repairing, and home renovation. You have a plumbing, carpet fitting. You have carpentry, and you have flooring. As far as I know, all these type of services, well, depends on which one, but at least this one, those are very, they are well paid in different countries. That's why there are a lot of people working or having this type of jobs because they pay for hours and they're very good salaries. Of course, it is very exhausting, but the pay is real good if you put your own service company or if you work with someone and they give you a lot of work. Okay, so it's very, it's a nice income that they have. Okay, another type of service that we might have in Guatemala, another type of service that is very common. Could you tell me?
Yes, to me.
What?
Yes, to me, it's normal other service.
Tell me another service that we have.
Uh, uh,
Maybe medical service.
Medical service, yes. You get into insurance service, probably. Your mom, your dad pays for an insurance service, not only to protect your health, but also you have a car insurance, a motorcycle insurance. Um, Another type of service might be, what do you do when your cell phone is not working? What do you do? Do you buy another one? No. Probably you take to one of the one shop that probably say repairing cell phones and you take it there probably, or you take it to the place where you bought it because you still have the guaranteed. So probably that's where you take it. Or it depends on the type of service that you want. So that is the type of company that you look for. Okay. So cell phone repairman. What are another things that we repair? When your washing machine is not working, where do you take it? So the idea of us, Guatemalan people, is that when something is not working, you try to repair it. Everything. We try to repair everything. We try to repair our refrigerator, our stove. We try to repair the cell phone. We try to repair everything. If that doesn't work, is when you buy another one. Probably in another cultures, if something is not working, they change it and that's it. They buy another one. No, but in Guatemala, it's very common that. Okay, so let's return to the book, and I want you to will listen the pronunciation. Okay. Did you get the information of the service? Do you have any questions about these services? No?
No.
Okay, so let's
Read
continue.
and listen. 1,
Dry clean a suit.
2,
Repair shoes.
3,
Frame a picture.
4,
Deliver a package.
5,
Lengthen a skirt. Shorten a skirt.
6,
Print a sign.
7,
Copy a report.
From all the services that I'm presenting you, which one do you consider are like the cheapest? Which one could be the cheapest? Because a dry cleaning service depends on the amount of clothes, depends of the type of clothes you are giving them. It could be a suit, it could be a coat, it could be blankets. Lengthen it and shorten it depends of the type of repairment that you want. So which one do you consider from all the services that I showed you? Which one are the cheapest? That's why you pay for them. And sometimes you can do it by yourself, but sometimes you don't have enough time. So you take it to this place and they do it for you. Which one do you think are the cheapest?
Copy a report, maybe?
Yes, copy. Very good.
Print a scene.
Print a sign. Yes. Another one? How often? Frame a picture. Yes. How often do you use this type of services? For example, do you wash your car or do you go to a place in which they wash your car? What do? You wash your car by yourself or sometimes you take it to a car wash? How often do you use? How often do you use the car wash? Once a month, twice a month, once a year? Once a month. Okay. How often do you take your clothes to a dry cleaning? Depends of the clothes, right? In Guatemala, it's very common that you use a washing machine, but you don't use a drying machine. Why? ¿Cómo secamos nosotros la ropa?
At the sun.
Al sol. Okay, that is very common for us. Why? Because the weather, because our seasons, they are willing to do that. Okay, so we can do that. But sometimes in another different places, because of the season, if it's snowing season, if it's rainy season, obviously you wash your clothes, but where are you going to dry your clothes? So that's why they need a dryer. In Guatemala, there are different places, like apartment buildings, where you don't have a yard, or you don't have a patio, or you don't have a balcony where you can hold your clothes, no? And because it's not aesthetically, it's not nice. So what they require is that you have a washing machine and a dry cleaning, okay, and a drying machine, okay? So you cannot put all the things in your window in the balcony, okay, because you don't have enough space, okay? Now, let's continue. Why am I talking about this? Because now, since yesterday we talked a little bit about the causative. Causative means when you are persuading someone to do what you want, or you give an instruction to someone and that person does something for you, and you use a causative. And we already learned the causative with two verbs. Which were the two verbs? Do you remember?
Get and have.
Get and have. Okay. With get, you use infinitive or you use base form?
Infinitive.
And with have, you use the base form of the verb. Now, they are presenting you the passive causative. And it says in the book, that is the page of your book, it says the passive causative focuses on rather than the subject of the sentence. Use the form of have. In this case, in the passive causative, you're going to use only have plus an object and the past participle of the verb. Okay? And that's what is passive. Passive is because you're using the past participle of the verb and you're using the verb have. I will show you more examples, don't worry. Look at this one. Our picture taken after the meeting. We had someone to take it. It's not important the person that did the action. What is important for us is our object. In this case, is our picture. And what did we do? What did we do with the picture? Taken. Someone took the picture, and that's it. But I wanted to take the picture, or she wanted to take the picture, or they offer us to take the picture. I don't care who the person was, but our picture was taken. That is the idea. They plan to have the offices painted next week. It's like when your boss or your mom or your dad hires someone. At the end of everything, you want your house to be painted. At the end of everything, you want that your house is being painted by, I don't know, it was your uncle, it was a private service, it was someone that you knew in the past. I don't care, but I want that the office or my house to be painted. Can she have her x-ray sent this morning? If you realize the structure is the verb have, it could be in future, it could be in past, it could be in present, it could be in affirmative, it could be in negative, but the important is the object. And the most important is the past participle of the verb. Okay? So we're going to continue with this one. In this case, it says the passive causative focuses on the object rather than the subject of the sentence. So my main point is this one. We had our house painted last month. Someone painted it. Okay? They have their picture taken after the party. Someone took the pictures after the party, so they were taken. And can I have these shoes repaired before noon? So you take it to the repairman store and you say, could I have these shoes repaired by tomorrow? Probably the guy will say, yes, of course. I don't care who is going to repair the shoes because my main point is the shoes to be repaired. It could be the best. It could be someone that is still learning because we don't know. So, but that is my point. Okay. And we're using the same verb, have. Because it sounds like a passive voice, sometimes it's important to mention who did the action, but sometimes it's not so important. So remember, it says, in the passive voice, a by phrase is used when the information is important. For example, we had our car repaired last week. So you send your car to be repaired and your car was repaired by someone. And it's okay. But what happened? And after a week of using your car, it didn't work. It didn't function as the way it should be, or they didn't repair what you wanted. So it is important to know that we had our car repaired last week by Automax or by the name of the person. They are efficient. In this case, they mention the name of the place because they are referring as efficient. So it's a good service. Okay? Or probably it says we had our car repaired last week by my cousin. Okay? Who repaired your car? My cousin. He has a repair shop. It's very, very good. So you are recommended the job. Okay? So what could be the pattern? Sorry. The pattern could be get or have, and it's exactly the same. The pattern is the person. The person means the subject. In this case, could be we. Okay, we're going to do with this one. The man had his car fixed by the mechanic. Who fixes cars? The mechanic. Is it important to mention? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. In this case, probably. That's why it's in parentheses. Probably no, because you're not giving the name of the mechanic. Okay? So you have the name, the man is the subject. Okay? Had. Okay? It could be the verb have in past, in present, or future. What is the object? The thing, his car. And you need the past participle of the verb. The past participle is the third column. Okay? And you use the phrase by the person who did it, the person who made it. Okay? And sometimes you use the name of the person, or often is dropped. Drop means that you don't use it. Like this one. The man had his car fixed. Okay? And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are explaining you. The one had is the causative, or got from the passive pattern. The thing, the number 2, is the thing. Number 3 is the past participle of the verb. And by someone is the person that performs the action. That's what all the numbers appears here. Okay? Now, let's try to get, okay. Did you get the idea? Let's return to the book. No, okay, you have it. No, sorry, I have it here. Okay? So, you can have the first part in any tense, present, future, past. Our, object, and the past participle of the verb. Okay? Remember, in the passive voice, a by phrase is used when the information is important. We had the office painted last week. It looks great. No by phrase. So you don't have the information of the person who did the action. We're having the office painted by Royal Painting Services. They're the best. Okay? I took my car to the car wash. Okay? Probably it was an excellent cleaning of your car, and then you recommend the name of a person. It would says, my car, or I have my car washed at Juanito's car wash. I don't know, whatever the name it is. Okay? Get the idea of the passive causative? We're going to practice. I have exercise, don't worry. Yes? Okay, let's try to see if you got the idea. Read the causative and passive causative. In this case, they are presenting you the causative that we saw the first time and the passive causative. So you have to choose which one is the correct verb. If it's in present, if it's in past, if it's past participle. Now, look at this one. And it says, I'm having some documents. So what is the verb that they are giving you? Remember that you have two verbs, get and have. I'm having my documents copied, or to copy it right now. I'm using
Copy.
have, and I'm using copied. Why? Because it's a passive causative. Okay? And I cannot use copy because I'm having it, something that is doing right now, and it doesn't match. I cannot use to because with have, I use the base form of the verb. Okay? Look at the number 2. She'll get her friend repaired, or to repair her bicycle tomorrow.
She'll get her friend to repair
Okay? To repair.
her bicycle tomorrow.
Another
Repair.
one? To repair it. Okay? Another one?
Just repair.
Just repair. Okay? To repair. Remember that with get. ¿Qué utilizo with get?
To.
Very good. Number 3. Can I have this announcement this morning?
Can I have this announcement printed this
Print.
morning?
Printed or to print?
Print.
Okay. Printed is passive voice. Can I have this announcement printed this morning? Impreso. Recuérdense que el pasado participio es hado, edo, ido, impreso, traído. ¿Ok? Todos esos es el significado del pasado participio. ¿Ok? Number 4. He needs to have his pants today.
London.
Okay. One more.
London. Lo siento, no sé cómo se pronuncia la D.
Lengthen it.
Landed.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Very good. She wants to get the tailor shorten, or to shorten her red dress right away.
To shorten.
Okay. Very good. Can we have a professional painted or to paint?
Painted.
Okay. Can we have a professional paint this room? Is in present because the question is, can we right now this room paint? Next one. Can I get my sweater
Dry clean.
Okay. Can I get my sweater dry cleaned in 24 hours? Okay. Very good. Next one. They should get someone
To frame your picture.
Okay, let me okay. Very good. Now, this was a review from the past and now. Now we're going to be very direct to the have. to the passive causative. Okay?
I have a question.
Yes?
In the 7, in the last,
Uh-huh.
we have get. Why don't you use to?
Okay, let me see. Let me erase this one. Otherwise, it says, I can get my sweater dry cleaned, okay, by dry clean in 24 hours. Why we didn't use to dry clean? That was your question? Yes?
Yes, because we have get.
It's because it's a passive voice. In the passive voice, you use get or how the same way, and you use the verb in past participle. If you real, okay?
Yes.
Don't worry. We're gonna get this until this one, okay? Don't worry. After that, we have another one with get. It says,
Teacher, just a question, a quick question.
yes?
In that exercise, well, the instruction says that read the causative and positive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we were learning about causative, and we use like get and have, and mostly use the get and have when we want to combine someone, or when we want to give someone else the responsibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the positive.
The
The passive is when you focus to an object, right?
yes.
So
That the
basically,
object receives the action.
so basically, in the last exercise, it was mixed
Yes.
from causative, and we have to determine if the action is from the object, or if we are giving someone else the responsibility.
Yes. Yes. You're true. You're right.
Because I have been like I have a mistake with the have in that sentence, because I think it was a passive causative,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a causative, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yes, Jose. I don't know if Jose is already here.
I'm already here.
Okay. Now, yes, tell me.
So in that exercise, you combine the passive and the causative sentence, and we have to determine if we are giving someone else the responsibility, or it is a subject. Because in the number 6 sentence says, can we have a professional? this room. So basically, you are getting someone else the action. That's why it's in the base form, the verb, right? Because it's have
Yes.
plus the base form, the verb.
Yes. Just let me move this one. Yes, you're right. Basically, in the
Okay.
first, yes, basically that's what we did. Okay. Probably you weren't prepared enough to decide after finishing all the exercise and then put this one at the end, probably. Okay. But don't worry, you're going to get the idea. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now let's continue. Basically, just give me time because there are more people joining. Okay. Give me time. There are more people joining. Okay. Now, let's return to this one. That is pure passive. Okay. This exercise is pure passive exercise. And it says complete the statements and question using the passive accusative with a correct form of have. Use contractions when possible. And if you have, they're giving me I would like a suit, make. And I take. I would like, and I use the verb have. I would like to have. What is the object? A suit. And what is the past participle of the verb? Make, made, and made. That is the past participle. So I would like to have a suit made ASAP. And that is the passive causative. I have the have. My main point is the suit, the object. And what do I want? To be made. By whom? I don't care. I just need that someone made my suit. Okay? Now, what is happening in the number 2? It says, you need that tooth filled. How would you do the number 2? They're giving you the beginning. Where do you put the verb have?
You need to have.
Okay.
You need to have that food feel.
Okay.
You need to have feel that food.
Are you sure? ¿Dónde queda
Not
el objeto? ¿El objeto dónde queda? Del que estoy hablando. ¿En medio o al final?
al final.
No.
En medio.
Como dijo la primera vez, estaba bien. You need. Me dan el you need. You need. ¿Cómo sé si uso el to have o solo el have? Porque recuérdense que ustedes no pueden tener dos verbos juntos. Tiene que tener una preposición. Y esta es la preposición que une a dos verbos. You need to have that tooth filled. ¿Ok? Miren aquí, queda el verbo al final. El verbo al final, ¿por qué? Porque me importa el objeto. ¿Ok? Y aquí, ¿por qué colocó would like? I would like, igual, porque el verbo termina con un verbo. I would like to have, igual utilizamos un moral auxiliary que es could, would. Necesitamos el otro con el to have. ¿Ok? You need to have that tooth filled. Let's try the number 3. This is the front desk calling. So someone, this is the front desk calling. And this is a question. you're using would you like your room makeup? It's a question. So you are in your room and your phone rings. And when you answer, they tell you, this is the front desk calling.
Probably,
and they make you the question.
would you like to have your room made up?
Okay. Would you like to have your room made up? Very good. And you answer, yes, I would like. Thank you. And that's it. Okay. Number 4. To your apartment by next week.
This is the front desk calling. Creo que esto no fue encendido.
Yes. Okay, don't worry. Who has the number 4?
We will have your new washing machine delivered
To your apartment by next week. Okay. Let's see. Very good. We will have your new washing machine delivered. Next one, number 5. Hello, front desk. So you are calling. Hello, front desk. And you do the question.
I need to have my laundry picked up this morning.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Okay. Let's see. Picked up this morning. Okay. Very good. Number 6. This was a great meeting. So the meeting finished and this was a great meeting.
We should have everyone's photo taken.
We should have everyone's photo taken. Very good. Excuse me. This bill total isn't right. So you're calling the waitress and you're telling, sorry, but this bill total, the total of the bill is not right. And then you ask a question.
Can we have please it correct?
A little mistake.
Can we please have it correct?
Okay, let's see. Can we have it? Can we please have it? Lo que les incomoda es el please, ¿verdad? Can we have it corrected? Or can we please have it corrected? Very good. Next one, number 8. I paid $200 for this device and it is not working.
I need to have this problem solved
today. Okay? Very good. And the last one, hello, is this the front desk?
Can we have a rolly bed? Bring it up.
Okay. Sorry. Can we have a rollaway bed brought up to room 205? Okay. If you realize everything is according to the structure and everything has to do with the passive causative. Okay. And it's called passive causative because you use the verb in past participle using the auxiliary have. Okay. The book is presenting you this one, and this is a kind of easiest. Okay. It says they are divided in sections. The first part, the object, and the verb. Okay. I would like to make an appointment to, what is missing? I would like to make an appointment to, what is the verb that you're supposed to use? To have my teeth, what?
Cleaned.
Very good. I would like to make an appointment to have my teeth cleaned. Number 2 is easier. Number 2, what will be the number 2? It's a question.
Will I have these 2 sweaters gifted wrapped?
Okay. One little mistake in the verb. Could I have these 2 sweaters gift wrapped? Gift wrapped. La ed va en wrapped. Porque gift is not a verb. Wrapped is a verb. Okay? Very good. Number 3.
Where can I have to wash my car in this neighborhood?
Again?
Where can I have my car washed in the neighborhood?
Very good. Okay. Where can I have my car washed? In this neighborhood. Number 4.
I need to have my luggage, bring it to my
The verb. Look at the verb. Again?
I need to have my luggage brought to my room.
Very good. Okay. Remember that is the past participle. I need to have my luggage brought to my room. Number 5. Yesterday,
Yesterday he had his hair cut very short.
okay. Very good. Why had? Because it was yesterday. So I use had. Yesterday he had his hair cut very short. And number 6.
We need to have these photos uploaded as well.
Okay. We need to have these photos uploaded ASAP. Very good. Okay. Questions so far? Questions?
Yo, en la pregunta 5.
Ajá.
Digamos que en vez de que dijese yesterday, fuese de hoy. Entonces, como estamos usando he, ¿se utiliza have o se utilizaría has?
Has.
Ah, está bien. Gracias.
Ok, por eso es que le colocaron el yesterday al principio como para identificar que es una acción que pasó. Ok. Another question?
El has sería para presente, entonces.
Ajá. Yes. No more questions? No? Okay. Now, we're going to listen. The last part, I don't know if I have, oh no, oh, sorry. That would be too much. Necesito más tiempo para listen. Okay, now, I will show you this one again. Okay. Now, the book is presenting you this one, okay? I show you that in the previous one, we had, just to wrap up this one, okay? Sentences and all these type of things here, aquí miren, con la pregunta que me hacía uno de ustedes que por qué no utilicé el get en infinitivo o por qué lo usé, por qué no era con to, si era get, porque en el passive causative, independientemente del verbo, ya sea have o get, el verbo siempre va a ir en pasado participio. Esa es la diferencia con el passive causative. You can also form the passive causative with get, with not changing in the meaning. Aquí todas pudieron haber sido con get. Tengo el objeto, pero en la voz pasiva sí necesito, ya sea que el have o el get, siempre va el verbo en past participle. Entonces, un verbo que va en pasado participio jamás puede ir con el to aquí. ¿Ya? Entonces, es indistintamente. Aquí puedo tener have o puedo tener get, pero siempre va aquí el pasado participio. ¿Por qué? Porque es passive causative. Entonces, esa oración estaba en passive causative. Se enfocaba en el objeto. Y no estaba persuadiendo a alguien. Estaba teniendo un servicio. ¿Ok? That's why it's get. Get the idea? Yes? We're going to practice. Tomorrow we have another exercise and we'll finish with the unit. Okay? Questions so far? No?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Okay, you're very quiet. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Finish your breakfast. Bye-bye. Take care. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, guys. Bye, Nina.
Bye-bye.
Bye.